Hey there, everyone. So here is my Casio G-Shock. Sorry about that. This is the gbd-800. The reason I have this particular one is for the Bluetooth connectivity. That's one of the standout features of this. This is a step tracker, so that's pretty cool. And it does work well as a step tracker. This video, as the title indicates, is going to be kind of the good, the bad, the ugly, maybe, and what works, what doesn't work. I've been wearing this watch now daily, every day, for all intents and purposes, for the past couple months. So it's been my daily wear. It's really actually been my only daily wear. I do have other watches, however, this is the one I wear all the time. Anyway, so what's good about this watch? Well, there's a lot. Really durable. I bump into things regularly, not hard. I'm kind of conscious of the fact that I'm wearing a watch, so I'm aware. But I do bump into things pretty regularly, and as you can see, it doesn't mark up very bad. I did have a little bit of paint transfer on it once, but a little bit of solvent cured that. But yeah, it's held up very nicely. No water issues. I don't really get it too wet. I mean, I wash my hands and stuff, but it's not like I shower with it. But I haven't had any issues. It does have the step counter. As you can see, it's pretty early, and actually, I haven't had the watch on, so 24 steps. That's me just kind of walking around the house with it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Color is nice. The red is very nice. You know, I use that term a lot. Very nice. It's because everyone's going to have an opinion. I think it's very nice. I like it. Try to take a good representation. My videos are not, I mean, I'm not going to get in depth for you. My goal, I think, with these newer videos is I just want people to actually see these things without any gilding of the lily. Just what does it look like? What does it feel like? Does it work? Yeah, it does. It works. Tells the time great. The backlighting, the loom, I should say, illumination is very nice. Here are the problems with this watch, because there are a couple. As far as a step tracker is concerned, it works nicely. I don't think it's inaccurate. The numbers it provides seem in line. They seem to make sense. The app that you can get, that you download, which is free, works. You connect to it. Mine connects very easily and nicely. You can adjust the settings for this, and it's pretty cool the way you can do that. However, those settings, some of them stick and some don't. Now I don't know if that's my watch in particular, or if other people have this issue. I don't do a lot of. I haven't gone in deep as to whether or not this is something that happens to a lot of people. But for example, this watch is supposed to turn the loom on when I dip my hand. Like when I go to look at it, it turns the loom on. And the reason I ask for it to turn the loom on like that is because this watch is kind of hard to read, even in good lighting. I mean, I'm in my house right now, and I know the video doesn't necessarily really represent well. Actually, no, it does. It's bright in here. I mean, this is natural light. This is just what's coming through my window, basically, and it's kind of hard to read. So I always kind of wished the loom would come on, and it's supposed to have a setting where, you do that. Well, I've turned that setting on several times in the app. I've used the watch, and it's functioned, and then the next day it doesn't work anymore. And I got to go back, and I got to do it again. And it does the same thing. So it doesn't hold that setting for whatever reason. I can't figure out why. It does hold the setting as far as like how long the loom will stay on. Oh, well, oh yeah, it does. You have two options, 1.5 seconds and 3 seconds. So when you press the button, it'll either sound for 1.5 or 3. Now I have it set for 1.5 right now because I thought that that would be plenty when I know that I'm just going to flick my wrist and take a quick look. I used to have it set for the 3 second because I thought I always had to hit that button to turn it on. And 3 seconds just didn't feel like quite or 1.5 seconds didn't always feel like quite enough. So shoot, that doesn't work. As far as the wrist flicking thing, no matter how many times I set it in the app, it doesn't stick. And when you go back into the app, it's not turned on anymore. So I don't know what exactly is happening. Beyond that, it's real nice. Sorry, I'm trying to. I do apologize. I don't have a good way of. Let me get a shot of my feet. There you go. All right. That's what it looks like on my wrist. It's a big watch. Don't get me wrong. It's about what was this thing? 40 millimeters? 44? Something like that. I don't know. Look up the specs. If you're interested in this watch, you're watching this video because you know how big this thing is. But this is what it looks like on my wrist. Now, I have notoriously narrow wrists and like wide palms. I only have like a 7 1/4 wrist, so it's a narrow wrist. But that's what it looks like. Those are the good. Those are the bad. Like I said, if you've listened to me talk through this, I appreciate it. That's awesome. If you only watched, 2 minutes and said bye-bye because you got all you needed with pictures and hated what I was saying, that works too. Because I just wanted you to get a good idea of what this thing actually looks like. So fantastic. Thanks, guys. Bye.